bring some help? You afraid of us?
Scary.
Mayor's gone, he brings in back up, I think it was
Two.
two.
Yep.
It sounded familiar, it just wasn't those.
All right, we'll go ahead and call the Jones Borough Board of Public Works and Safety for December 9th. Roll call, Brittany?
John,
Here.
Dave,
Here.
and Greg.
Here. Approval of the minutes for November 25th.
I've read the minutes for November the 25th, and the motion to accept is read.
I'll second that.
A motion and a second. Roll call, Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. Utilities, request for adjustments. Request for payment plan. Should we talk about what's going on with the building? Everybody, a lot of people in town didn't get their bills.
Yeah, so there was an issue with our folding machine. And so the day before Thanksgiving, we had everybody stuffing envelopes, and a lot of them, the address was not put in the window. So they are currently stuck in Indy. And we're trying to figure out how to get them back.
Okay.
So that's the holdup on those.
I know my neighbor came over, she didn't get hers, I got mine, but are we putting anything out? Are we gonna do anything different? What is,
I'm not sure.
okay,
We're kind of waiting on the post office to
and when is that due?
15th.
15th?
I can have Medina put something up on Facebook and then everybody can kind of blast it or,
Do reach alert, but like I said, not everyone has it either.
yeah.
So we entertain the bills being paid a little late, we waive the,
Well, I think
Yeah,
we,
we've
I
done
think
that.
we have, I think we have to do that under the circumstances. I don't think
I didn't
there's a
get
choice.
mine
I think,
either.
Yeah.
I got the churches
don't
and the
know.
letter all about mine.
we don't not do turn-offs during this month either as a result. So what we've done, Quentin,
Well, in
historically.
this following, we already done them for,
You've already done it
last
for
month.
Previous, right?
November.
but I think most of them's been, I don't know how many, cause I didn't have the list, I think most of them's been turned back on.
And I think she was asking if we need to turn those that are still off back on before Friday.
The way we had it planned was if someone hasn't paid by Thursday, we're gonna turn them back on because of how cold it's gonna get. And then they'll just have to deal with, I mean, they're gonna have double and triple bills, cause some of them's not paid for 2 months.
Right.
may I ask a question, Quentin, you're probably the expert on it. The snow when it's piled up, and it covers the sensor or whatever that transmitter is, does that interfere with that?
We done our readings and I don't think they had any misses this time.
Okay,
But one thing the snow does, and a lot of people don't understand, and that's why we was gonna delay the shut-offs and all that, it actually insulates, Brad can probably tell you, that snow actually insulates that pit, and that'll help keep it from freezing. You start taking the lids off of them and clearing the snow, and it'll let them freeze a lot quicker.
well, I was wondering if it interfered with the
Now, the satellites
transmission.
picks it up pretty
Okay,
good.
okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go out and dig mine out.
No,
So do we wanna approve, no penalties this month? How do you guys wanna do this?
Well, they can't get the bill, they can't pay it, so there should be no penalties this month. Cause how do you know who got their bill and who didn't? No.
What about shut-offs? Are you gonna tell them, I think we gotta get it out there, no penalties, no shut-offs, right?
Right.
well, the shut-offs will be what, like 2 weeks later?
It would be right after Christmas.
Yeah, so they've got time, I mean, on that.
Well, depends on
If they get.
Well, yeah, if they get
when
the,
you get the bills,
Yeah.
and you get it back out again.
Which we'll have another meeting before then if you wanna wait on that part.
Okay.
So I would say tonight we make a motion on waiving penalties for the month of December based on the mailing errors. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Yeah, I'll second that motion.
and if it gets as cold as what they're saying, we won't shut off anyway.
Right.
cause it's just gonna cause us problems.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for no penalty, for this month due to the mailing error. Brittany, roll call.
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. So we'll put something out, do we wanna do this, and then tomorrow when I see that, I'll put something out on Reach Alert also?
Yep.
We'll do both, and that way hopefully we cover the majority of it.
I'll have Dave do that.
Alright, thank you. Alright, utility customers. Any requests, complaints, questions? Public work projects? Brad?
Good evening. The water treatment plant, we're wrapping that up, the punch list. I'm gonna be down there tomorrow, actually with James. I think we're to the point now where it's just creating a punch list and closing that project out. The existing water plant, I believe everything's done except for the overhead door.
Get
that's
the
put in.
overhead door and then some, I guess they said they was gonna clean up inside where they cut all the blocks and
Yep.
all the tanks are out, all that.
So there's a few, I don't wanna say big ticket items, but there are a few things that we need to fix in the new plant before we close that out. But for the most part, we're at the punch list phase, so I would say in 30 days, that should be wrapped up and done. The CCNG, I got good news and bad news. The bad news is we did not get the grant submission for the 2026-1. I believe what they're doing now is if you've submitted and gotten, basically, there's 2 submittals every year. It looks like if you get one, you're not getting the second one, so for whatever reason, so what we'll do is we'll resubmit this in July. And that, I can't guarantee you whether or not that grant, if we bid it close enough or quick enough, we could possibly get that under construction by the end of '26, but again, we didn't get the first round submittal. And that was for 4th Avenue.
You don't think it has anything to do with the current open ones that we're behind on?
No, you are allowed one, so we've closed out 2024-1, 2024-2 is still open, but you can have 2 open and 1, so we're well within that limit, so, from what I'm hearing, it's just the budgeting from the state, so.
Probably just 'cause that's where I live, isn't it?
Yeah, so again, 4th Avenue, Boyd Street, and Gulick, those are the 3, that will resubmit in July. The good news is, I did talk to E&B Paving yesterday. It looks like we're gonna be first on their roster of getting that project started on Water Street. So, they did reach out to me on that too, so that was promising. Keep our fingers crossed. And then, I guess going back to the water tower project, I had mentioned that they had done a 1-year anniversary inspection. I did not get that report yet, but one of the things that I had looked back on the records is there are some touch-up items on that until we get that resolved, again, that's not gonna be closed out. So they'll do all the touch-up painting the spring of '26, but the fence and the gate, and I had to remind myself on that.
The roof on the shed.
And the roof on the shed, so he was trying to reach out to a contractor, but nobody was able to come up and fix that. So is that something that we could get the guys, or I can certainly do it, reach out to a fence contractor to get that fixed, and then we can just invoice the contractor. So it sounds like he's not being very proactive in getting that fixed, but nonetheless.
I think who the guy was that they were out of Fort Wayne, I think, the ones that just done the one at the shop.
And that's the company he called
Okay.
out of Fort Wayne, but I may get with you on that, cause we need to get that fence can be fixed now and it needs fixed.
Evans Time,
Well, that's a side guy, we don't wanna go through them. Evans Time, we don't wanna go through them. What I found out, if we would've went straight through the fence people at the shop, we would've got that a lot cheaper. He's just a middleman that he goes and gets someone and then we get billed twice, the guy that they're getting to do the fence and him for getting the job done. So, I think
So
it's
yeah.
D and, is it D&D, that's
Uh-huh.
the sign on the fence at the
There
tower?
is a D&D.
Well, that's, there was one in Marion,
there used to
this
be a
is,
D&D
this is a
fence, yeah.
different one.
Oh,
Their
okay.
number's on the tower down there. I can see if I can touch base
Yeah,
with somebody.
if you can.
That's just to fix the gate, the wheel.
Fix and adjust the gate and the barbed wire.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's all I have. You guys, any questions for me? Thank
JC Knight is still, I know it's been snowy, but is he
you. I
gonna?
mean, he wants to get in there as soon as he
He
can.
was working yesterday.
Was he?
I don't know what all he
Okay.
did, but he did have the
Yeah.
skid steers going yesterday. when
I
he was-
see he did take the fence down, which was nice for the
Yeah.
kids, and that definitely helped.
I haven't talked to him, so if he's back, he's itching to get that filled in, so,
Good.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, reports, street utility superintendent.
All the equipment is up and running good at the shop. Filled out 4 permits for water, sewer. We have no road closures. We done 15 locates, 15 work orders. The first snow last weekend went pretty good. We didn't really hear of any complaints. We had the city on the first snow on Saturday. We waited till about noon to start. We had the whole city cleaned up, salt sanded by 4. Went back out at 6 in the morning on Sunday and was done by 9. So. went
I
pretty
heard
good.
several people say that you guys did a very good job, and I agree with them, that, you know, surrounding communities still had a lot of ice and stuff on the roads, and we didn't have as much, so tell the team, good job.
We did also some of the main alleys a couple days later. We usually don't do the alleys unless we get a little more snow, just because with the alleys and soft as, it's not been cold enough to freeze it all up, so all we do is plow the snow, or the stone, and so we try to stay out of them as much as possible unless it's a main alley. Just like to remind everyone, this weekend, they're talking single digits, below 0. Might wanna keep your water dripping. I know people hate the water bills, but water bill's a lot cheaper than broken pipes, so.
That's right.
Might just think about that. I think that's about it for the city, guys, unless you guys have something.
Fire?
Fire department, we had 8 calls, they were all medical, all the trucks are up and running good. We did do the food drive over the weekend, it went okay, a lot less than in years past, which even We Care planned on it. When she called me, she didn't think we'd get a whole lot. We was able to fill one whole pickup full, so. Our one new firefighter, he will finish class tomorrow for us at the station tomorrow, and then he's planning on starting firefighter 1 and 2 the beginning of the year, if everything goes okay. All of our masks and packs did pass certification for another year. They got that done. You guys just got the bill, I think it was last week he come, or right before Thanksgiving's when he was here, so. Other than that, that's it for the fire department, unless you guys have something.
Thank you, Quinn.
Thanks, Quentin.
Yep.
Colton Lingus?
Yeah, I have his report.
Okay.
This is from Colton. I'd like to get approval from the Board of Works for the hiring of 2 reserve officers, Dakota Enos, am I pronouncing that right? And Ricky Rowland. They both currently work as police officers with another police department and bring valuable experience to our agency. They have met all training and certification requirements under Indiana law to be police officers. He also says they had 65 calls for service, 1 arrest, 8 assisting agencies, and both vehicles are up and running. And here are 2 inspection reports in the 17.
You heard anything on the new police car we're looking at a grant?
We did not get a grant. They said they would reach out or we can reapply once funds are available. But currently, there's nothing available through Okra.
process with that?
With the grant,
Yeah.
we'll have to reapply next year.
And the vehicle that we were applying for may or may not be available at that time.
Correct.
So we need to get looking again.
Yep. Do you want to make a motion separate on each reserve?
I was under the impression from the mayor that we couldn't do anything tonight on their, hiring without a notification of some kind of their application. Did you get that same?
I got the same day.
And I wasn't really sure what he was referring to.
I think he's thinking interviewing.
I will bet that's what it was to. But it hadn't been advertised or something, so.
For a meeting, yeah.
Okay, so how long would it take to do that? If we were to try to push things as fast as we can?
I would need 48 hours, but with his wife.
Situation he's going through would be a little difficult.
Is that something I could fill in for?
I think so. So let's do this, because we haven't conducted a formal interview with either one of them yet either, so I think if we can do the posting, and see if Greg can fill in and do Bob's piece,
Mhm.
we can get the interviewing done probably by Friday at latest. And potentially be able to act, but we may have to call a special meeting to do that, we don't wanna wait until the next scheduled meeting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of dates here. So if we look at, we get the posting, we can maybe do that this week, by the 12th. So next meeting is not until the 23rd. That's all I have. Probably schedule a special meeting on 16th. Does that sound like enough time to get all that accomplished?
I think so. As long as they can.
Can you guys be here the 6th? No, we need them here before the 16th. 16th will be the night we make the announcement of the work special. I don't even know if we can do that in a special session?
Yeah, an open, not an
Well, it's open to
executive.
the public,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Do you guys have availability this week for interviews? And if
Wednesday
so,
and Thursday for me.
is there a day, what, I'm sorry, say it again?
Wednesday and Thursday for me.
Wednesday, same with you or different?
Yeah, I could do either one as well.
Do either one. Can we interview before the publication or not?
Mhm.
Okay,
It's gonna be difficult.
well, that puts a different spin on it. So, what we'll do is, do you have both their phone numbers?
I don't, but Colton does.
Okay, so we'll reach out to you probably by tomorrow and kind of give you a timeline for what this looks like, and we apologize because with Bob being out, it's been difficult to get us all together to be able to conduct the interviews in the way.
An idea, do you wanna interview Tuesday, 5:30, and then call an open meeting 6?
That's
Approve.
time, yeah, we can do that. We
Are
can
you
do it.
available Tuesday evening?
The 16th.
16th,
Next Tuesday, yeah, should be.
one of you at least at 5, the other one maybe at 5:30. I would say probably start at 5, give us enough time to do both prior to 6 p.m.
It'd be tough for me, I got a doctor's
Would it be
appointment
tough
at
for you?
4:15, but
Okay.
that shouldn't last long, 5:15, 5:30, I could be here.
Yeah. I think that would work.
Yeah, I'll work till 5 also, so.
Okay,
5:30?
well then 5:30 it is.
Is that good for you? Okay.
And you They won't be here at that time, we'll just rotate in and out really quickly. Okay, that sounds reasonable.
And Bob may be here, I don't know.
Okay. And we'll definitely make sure he's aware of all this, to make sure he confirms that's the right decision.
Okay. All right, I'll post that tomorrow.
And then the special session, of course, is okay.
Yeah.
That same, all right, that sounds reasonable.
Okay?
Do you need any of that in the form of a motion, or are you good with all that?
No.
Thank you, guys, appreciate your flexibility in that.
Is that it for the police?
Yes.
Clerk treasurer, fiscal request?
I have one. So there was an error on draw 32 for the water plant project with Shen Brothers. Let me get the exact amount. It was approved for $213,750 last meeting. That is deleted. So now the total amount is $316,350. There was an error on their, pay application.
Motion?
Do we need to first withdraw the motion
I would probably.
originally approving? Okay. Give me the dollar amount.
Yep.
Oh, that's it, okay. So John made the motion, so we'll have John withdraw his motion, and then, yeah, we'll go that direction.
I'll withdraw my motion from, last meeting on the 25th of November, an amount of $213,750 to Shen Brothers for draw 32.
Have a second?
I'll second that withdrawal request.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. For a motion on,
Correct.
On the correct one.
Make a motion for draw 32 to Shen Brothers in the amount of $316,350.
a motion, do we have a second?
I will second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. Anything else?
No.
Did you forget our Christmas gift? That's what we approved that? I'm kidding,
Not spending any more money.
Okay, good.
Come on.
Mr. Attorney,
Nothing from the legal department.
so you guys know he does have a pretty big cookie over here that he's not sharing.
I will share.
Mr. Moose.
Sharon.
Approval of the expenditures, water
I don't
fund
need it.
for,
Oh,
get
that's
this right,
cute.
$888,733.82.
Unfortunately, yes. That is that the final draw for Shen Brothers?
This, no,
It's not, is
no.
it? And just for the public's knowledge, $880,650 of that is a draw against the water plant. I will make a motion in the amount of $888,733.82 for the water fund.
I'll second the motion.
We have a motion and a second. Brittany, roll call.
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. All right, wastewater fund, $11,084.53. Seems really low,
Seems pretty easy, doesn't it?
yeah?
No rain. I'll make a motion for the wastewater fund in an amount of $11,084.53.
I will second that motion.
A motion and a second. Brittany, roll call.
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. Public general questions. George, you awake over there? You got anything?
You're doing a good job.
Questions from the board? We'll then do adjournment.
I do have one question.
Okay.
The older car that's sitting out here at Fourth and Main that's in op, is that any plans on them moving it to wherever it needs to go instead of leaving it?
I asked Bob about that a while back, and he just put it there for the river.
I know
rally,
the
but-
river outlet, but that's been over
Yeah.
for
No, I agree.
quite a while. Last time they went and left it there, then picked the two up.
Yeah. I don't
Our
know.
officer's gone, so I was gonna ask him that.
Yeah, I don't think that, we still have our code enforcement. Can she do something with that?
She can try. We can get a hold of the owner.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'd make a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Thank you. About 4 minutes. We'll start our